Okay, today we're going to crochet the spiral face scrubbers. They look like this. See the spiral? I haven't weaved in the ends on this one. You should only have two. But this is, I've crocheted a few today, but I haven't weaved in the yarn. You're going to need a 5mm crochet hook, which is an H. You're going to need a yarn needle. You definitely are going to need stitch marker, just one, and scissors. And then the yarn, cotton. So I think I'm going to use a pretty pink today. Slip knot. I want you to be able to see it. I know I'm doing it in midair. Slip knot. The reason we call it a slip knot, because when you take it out, you can slip the knot out. Now she does the magic circle, but I'm not going to do that. I might do one later, but it's not going to hurt to learn it. It's just, I thought we'd start with something simple, especially for beginners. So we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Join into the first stitch. So what you're going to do is you're going to put 9 half double crochets in the center of this ring. Not there, not there, there. So let's get started. Get that tail out of the way. Goodness. Come on, tail. Move it. Half double crochet, yarn over, go into the center of that circle. Pull up a loop, you'll have 3 on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 3. Again, yarn over, go into the middle of that ring. Yarn over, pull through 3. So you can see where I'm going into the center of the ring. I don't know why I'm doing that. Remember, we're doing half, we're going to do 9 half double crochets. If you don't know how to do a half double crochet, I did a video on that. We'll have to do a count in just a little bit, because we just need 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we need one more. I'm going to count it again to make sure I have 9. Kind of like this intuition kicks in, and it's better to listen to it, trust me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 right there. I don't think that's a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, I had to take it off the camera so I can see it. Okay, I think we need to do one more. That's because you don't join in this stitch. I'm sorry, project. I meant to say that. Kind of makes it a little tough. So now you're going to your next row, which is row 2. You're not going to turn, you're not going to join. You're going to work 2 half double crochets in each stitch. One, 2. Then you're going to take your, there it is. Come here. Don't drop it. You're going to take your stitch marker and mark your first 2 half double crochets. You're going to put 2 in each stitch all the way around. Get in there. 1, 2. We're going to put 2 half double crochets in each stitch around. It should come out 18. And we're going to have to pull that out because we've got to do the back loop. I did not write that down. I'm glad I caught it. Okay, we're going to put 2 in each stitch back loop, and it's not this back loop, it's a third one, and I'm going to show you where it's at. You see this right here? Okay, we would say that's the back loop. Oh no, I didn't mean to pull something out. But the back loop is right there. It's the third stitch, which is right there, excuse me. I know it's a little different, but that's what makes it really nice. Let me do my, okay, I'm coming back. So I went into the third, not 1, 2, and 3. This is going to be a little different. If I can just start it out. I just had it. Oh, I see what I was doing. So you're going to do 2 half double crochet in the third back loop, which is actually the second. Again, see that third one? Half double crochet, 2 in each stitch. I didn't even have that written down. Brother. You'll see what it does. It makes a real pretty spiral. And it gives it texture, you know, for washing your face. Just make sure you put 2 in each stitch, because you need 18. This doesn't take long to make. Make sure I put 2 in the other one, and I did. This is pretty pink yarn. I know it's probably discontinued. I worked at Michael's. I taught crocheting there, and I would hog the yarn when it was on sale. And a lot of it's discontinued, which really isn't great. But what can you do, right? Compromise. 2 half double crochets in each stitch. I didn't use my stitch marker. Let me put it in there. I'm not a very good teacher, am I? Let me put that in there. The first two that we did, we've got to have it in there. Got to get in the habit. See the first two that we did? Let's put the stitch marker in there now. I know we're almost at the end, but I gotta have it in there. I'm gonna forget. Trust me, we need to use it because we're going around and around. Okay, make sure I put that in. Yeah. And then we put 2 in the last one. 1, 2. Let me count. We got to count to make sure I have 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Right there. Take your stitch marker out. Now we're going to do a different round. God, it's so hard to get that stop. So now on the 1, 2 on the third row, which is round, yes, the third row, we're going to put no, excuse me, 1, 2, 1. Give me 1 second. I've got to read far away. Okay, actually it is row 3 and I wrote it wrong. So row 3, wow, I've got 2 4s down. That's crazy. 1, 2. That's why I bought pens that erase. Because I always have to erase stuff. But I know where I'm at now. So we're on the third row and we're going to put 1 half double crochet in the very back loop 1. Get your stitch marker. Whoa, it's slippery. There's your 1 right there. Clip it. And then it's going to be 2 in the next stitch. So it's 1 and 2, 1 and 2 all the way around. 2 means increase. Anytime you see that on a pattern, that's going to help you, because if it says increase, that means to put 2 in 1 stitch. 1 in that one, 2 half double crochet in the next. One half double crochet, two in the next. One half double crochet, 2 in the next. One more. 1 half double crochet, 2 in the next. One half double crochet, 2 in the next. 1/2 double crochet. Hope I'm not talking too soft. Two in the next. 1, 2. 1/2 double crochet. 2 in the next. 1/2 double crochet. 2 in the next. Okay, let me stop here, and we should have 27. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Goodness. That's not easy. Get off that part. Now I'm going to take this out because give me 1 second. I'm looking at the directions. Oh, okay. We're going to do 1/2 double crochet here and 1/2 double crochet in the second stitch. We're starting the 4th row. Where's my stitch marker? Can y'all see it? Trying to get away. I had the blue one. I don't know where it went. Put your stitch marker right there. And I'm going to get a drink of water real quick. Wet my whistle. So it's going to be two. Okay, let me repeat that. It's going to be 2 1/2 double crochet in each stitch, and then the 3rd stitch is going to have 2 1/2 double crochet together. Okay, so think of it 2 and 2. 1, 2. Then we're going to do an increase. 1, 2. 1, 2. So put that. It seems like I'm not getting enough yarn. 1, 2. This is your increase. One, 2. Now remember, we're going into the, we're not, see how it looks here? We're going into the 3rd one. 1/2 double crochets have 3 sides. Two in the next one. That's an increase. We're almost done with this pattern. 1, 2. Increase in the 3rd. 1, 2. I put my stitch marker in there. 1, 2. In the next 2 stitches. Let me get some yarn. And then an increase in the next. Yeah, we're going to get to the marker. Now we're going to put one in each stitch. It's going to be 2 stitches and then an increase in the third one. 1, 2. 1 in one stitch, 1 in the other stitch. One, whoops, 2, that's your increase right there. Then 2 again, 1, 2, 1, 2, increase, put 2 in one stitch. Man, I think I have enough yarn and I don't. Okay, now we're going on to the 5th row. We're almost done. I don't think we're going to need that, but let me see. So you do a single crochet right there. Let me look at it real close. Right there, single crochet. Remember how you single crochet? I think I will put the marker where the single crochet is, just to be on the safe side. Alright, close that up. Come on. Plastic safety pins. You actually can use safety pins as stitch markers as well, but I like the plastic ones. Remember, you can get those on Amazon so cheap. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch after the single crochet all the way around. Watch how I slip stitch. Don't do it tight. It's not a single crochet, it's a slip stitch. If you do it too tight, it'll bulge. It won't look right. But I think it's looking pretty good right now. We are almost done. I did redo this video because I realized that I didn't do it right. I hadn't, I should have crocheted one because I hadn't crocheted one in a while. And I thought I could do it. And then when I got to thinking about it, I said, this is wrong. So I'm going to make sure it's right. And it does just as good with 4 chains. The magic circle closes tighter. That's why it's so popular. Slip stitch in the 3rd stitch. See, there's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. It makes a pretty spiral. I'm going to repeat myself. We're doing a slip stitch in the 3rd loop. The back of the back loop. The back loop has another back loop, see? back loop, back loop. That's because the half double crochet looks like that. And that's what I did wrong on the other one. I didn't use the right back loop. I knew it looked different. We're almost there. We're going to make a little loop at the top, but let's get over there first. Don't get too loose. Keeps telling me I'm too close, but I don't care. Okay, we got one more stitch, do we? I think we're done. Okay, I want you to look at that. We're gonna make a ring where you can hang it. That wasn't in the directions. I did that myself. I like having, you know, make it handy so you can hang it up. Okay, now we're gonna finish up here. So we're gonna chain 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See, we're going to make a loop so you can hang it up. So we're going to anchor it. Let me see where I want to anchor it. I just don't want a big gap. That's why I got to look. And I think I did it. I did good. If I didn't, I'll take it out and do it again. I don't know if y'all saw that, so let me get my little... Let's do it again. So I chain 11. Seems to be the magic number for this. And then I'm going to anchor it in there. See, right there, because I want it anchored strong. You got to slip stitch again. You see the two there? Slip stitch. I just split it again, but you can pull it out, straighten it up. So let me pull that. Come on now. I gotta put this crochet hook down. There, that's better. Don't cut it too short. I want y'all to see it. That's good right there. I did cut one of them too short, and then you put your... I'm slip stitching, but I'm using my finger. Because you gotta end this. See? And then you pull it real tight. Let me get everything off of here, because I want you to see it. I don't want to lose my stitch marker. Okay, here it is. This is how it's supposed to look. We gotta weave them in. Isn't that cute? That's a face scrubber from Winding Road. She does really good work. I've been following her, gosh, seems like forever. I remember when she had her little boy. This is a great stash buster. We're going to weave this in. Maybe I better not talk. Just want to weave it in. I don't want it to... I want it to be invisible. We're in the back. Let me look at the front. I don't want it to... See? I don't... Nope. not gonna work. Gotta be nice. Okay. I'm gonna go back through here. Okay. Let's weave it in. Let's get done. Now look at the front. I don't know how something so simple is going to make it difficult. Gosh. I just want to get this done for y'all. I'm going to run it through there. Don't pull real tight. I think this is going to be fine. I'm in the back of it. I just want to make sure it's not going to come out. Okay, that one's done. I mean, I can do it again. It's not going to hurt. I just want to make sure it doesn't come out. You know, it's kind of strange, but you can kind of like, I don't think that's enough. So I'm going to do it one more time. Okay, now we've got one more to do, and we are going to be done. I think it's actually a pink. It looks orange on here, like a tangerine, but it's not. It's pink. Just going to tighten that circle. Just common sense. Do I second guess myself? All the time. Sometimes we can make something simple hard when it's so easy. I'm going to go one more time because I want it to stay there. Okay. Now I'm going to put this down where I can find it. Put it up. I got to be careful when I cut the yarn that I don't cut the project. So bear with me because I don't want to cut the project. Gosh, I hope I didn't. That felt too close. It's alright. I would not like that. Okay. Now, we're done. Finished, whatever is the right thing to say. There's a face scrubber. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mary Evelyn. I've been crocheting since 1978, but I got back into it in 1990s. I was a woman back in the hills in Kentucky that would crochet the most beautiful stuff, and she hand quilted too, and I would hang out with her and she would teach me stuff. And I had another friend and she would help me too. Elderly women are good mentors, but I had to learn terminology. So in the 90s I went to Michael's and got a book because I couldn't read a pattern. I mean, how long am I going to sit with somebody and go home and then I forgot? So I started studying the terminology, the abbreviations, and it just, I'm telling you, you'll take off. So please subscribe, please like to help my channel to grow. I love to crochet. It's been a passion of mine forever, and I did have business before my husband passed away. I stopped for a while. He passed away in 2020, and December 15th, 2020. The last thing I crocheted, I just didn't feel like crocheting for a while. So I have the passion back, and I want to crochet, but I want to teach. I taught crocheting at Michael's before I retired and before I found out Peter was sick. So I got experience in teaching. But this is different because I'm not facing the person. So this is a challenge for me, but I'm going to master it. And what I would like to do next, I'm going to grab it. I made this up. I think it's the cutest thing. And I did that for Christmas. So I'm thinking about it. It's really small. Anyways, I mean, you can get any chapstick. But that's it. Y'all have a good rest of the Saturday. And I will see you later.